Today we are going to get into a lot of different things. One includes, eventually, we will be cutting into the Speed 3. Stay tuned. Right now in my house, I have a ton of modified cars. We got ourselves a little Mazda Miata over here that I will be turboing really quick. Specific Miata has been on the channel many times. I have personally wrapped this car. I have put in these seats. I have changed the clutch from a stock clutch to a 6-puck clutch with an upgraded flywheel. I've put in this roll bar. Did a couple other things like roll the fenders and a couple other maintenance things to keep this thing coming back to life. And now I will be putting in an entire turbo kit in this car. It's a Fly Miata kit with a Garrett turbo, and then I'll also be putting in a couple different gauges and a new ECU. We got our work cut out for us for the whole day, but that isn't this video. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of different things that need to be on the channel and that need to be talked about. One being the big one, the Speed 3 getting...
And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy.
We back. We just went to the gym. Got a nice little pump in with the new Hunt & Co stuff. I don't even know if this is released yet, to be completely honest. Sunset and race cars. I don't know. I like the feel of the shirt. That's why I wore it. Nice little cutoff, a little different than a tank. It's pretty dope. But we're going to get into a little bit of Q&A. If you guys didn't follow my Instagram or haven't followed my Instagram yet, right there. Right there. Just do it. It's going to help you later down in life when you understand, hey, D-Court, he's the man. And I need to follow his Instagram. Wow. Rhymes. Chimes. Dimes. Okay, let's get into this. I asked you guys questions on Instagram. Or I asked you guys. Hey you guys. So we're just going to dive right into it. I have a ton of questions to answer pertaining to pretty much every single car here. So let's dive in. I just want to dive in. First question, do you still review people's cars? If so, could I be a candidate? Of course, just hit me on the DM on Instagram right here, baby. Yeah, I will do car reviews if you have a cool enough car that's different than other people's or just like modified and cool and such. I will be down to do a review on it. I am in the San Diego County area, so if that is you and you want a review, come and hit me up. Okay, I got this question a million times asked different ways. Basically people saying, are you in school? What are you in school for? Have you finished school? The answer is yes, I currently am in school. Here comes the spiel. Here comes the spiel. Okay. About 6 years ago at this point, I went to Cal State San Marcos. I went in there undeclared. And then 5 years later, I graduated with 5 years later, I graduated with a kinesiology degree in emphasis in pre-physical therapy. I did pretty good. I got like a 3.8 average GPA. Now I am in community college. Kind of did that backwards. I went to a 4-year first, 5-year. But now I'm at a community college doing some prerequisites to eventually apply to medical school. Another question I have was, are you taking the MCAT soon? Yes, I'm going to start studying for that pretty much right after this video. So, I am planning on going to medical school. I plan to do that for the next 6 years. Yeah, it's painful saying that out loud because then I realize, oh, you will be 30 by the time you're done with school. So I plan on doing that. I plan on doing this. In the meantime, this is kind of like what I can do for fun / work at the same time. So yeah, I still go to school. I'm at a community college right now taking chemistry classes. You're going to ask me, what school do you want to go to? I'm going to say, whichever one accepts me. Here's a good question. If you guys know, I do vinyl wrap cars for people, including myself, but customers as well. I'm in San Diego, California, and if you want some stuff done, hit me on my Instagram, baby. Okay, yeah, the brand I use for vinyl wrap, there's a couple of different brands. I like to either use 3M or Avery. I do believe Avery is a slightly better product and it's cheaper, but 3M is also really, really good. How long have you been working on the Miata? Let's see, I probably got that thing at this point 2.5 years ago, so 2.5 years. Will you try going rotary? Absolutely not. There's a reason why many people do not have rotary cars. That's all I'm going to say. There are way better engines out there than a rotary. They break. They can't get high in horsepower compared to something like an LS, which you could do for much cheaper as well. There's just really no benefit of a rotary other than the cool noise. But that's it. It's literally it. Because they suck with gas mileage too. I mean, they're cool. Would I ever do one? No. Because I don't want to learn anything about that, put any time into a rotary in my headspace. I'd rather just work on piston engines, baby. Are you the doctor? Soon will be. Brother. Why are you so sexy? What's your major? Technically I already graduated. So, a ceiling fan is basically a helicopter that gave up on its dream and joined a 9-to-5. What's next for the Speed 3? So this is like a question that was also asked a couple different times in different variations. There are a couple modifications that will be done on the Speed 3 very, very soon, like literally this week. They are handling modifications, chassis stiffening modifications, and other things coming as well. But the big thing that's coming on the Speed 3 that I am currently talking to an owner of a body kit for the Speed 3s. If you are a Speed 3 owner, you probably know the body kit. Should I say it? I don't know. Should I say it? Honestly, if you followed my Instagram by now, which you should because it's right here, you would know what body kit I am looking at. All I can tell you is it's freaking wide. I'm gonna run some new wheels, get some new tires, and it's gonna be freaking dope. So the Speed 3 is coming back in full action. We're gonna be putting on all of our performance mods again. All I have to do is smog the car. I'm trying to do that next week. Smog the car, everything's going back on. I'm gonna be breaking axles left and right, dude. I just screwed myself. Why'd I say that? Honestly, like, dude. I'm going to play this clip right now of me saying I'm going to break axles when all my performance mods are back on. But nevertheless, Speed 3 is coming in strong. It is going to be a sick, fast car that is also kind of a show car. It's going to be wrapped a whole new color, new wheels, new tires, new body kit. All I'm going to tell you is it's plus 70 millimeters on every single quarter. What should I buy, a WRX STI or Ford Focus RS? I would go Focus RS just because it's a little different. And drift mode. Dream project car. Dude, honestly, if I had all the money in the world, and it doesn't even need all the money in the world, I would build a 4-door E30, a BMW E30. They're like 1984 to 1989 or something, like that's the year range, but a 325i E30. Doesn't have to be the M3, but those cars are so sick. There's a sick body kit out there that I'd actually put on, and I don't say that often. Like, I don't particularly like wide bodies. There are a few I like. The one for the Speed 3 is sick, and the one that is on this E30 that I really want to do in the future that's super attainable, in my opinion. If we get some traction on these videos, like good traction, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to get an E30 and really build it up strong and put some cool stuff into it. So I guess that would be my dream project car, and it's also super doable too. Calvin said, is your pee-pee big? I'm just gonna leave that there. How'd you get introduced to the car scene? I got introduced to the car scene by TJ and Calvin, actually, when we were 18, I want to say, 18, 19, somewhere around there. I went over to their house. Actually, the very first modification I did was with Calvin when we were 16 years old. We put a subwoofer and an amplifier into my minivan at the time that had a My Family sticker on the back with all of us in the family with a sticker on there, and truck nuts on the trailer hitch. So yeah, you could say I was a big rice boy back in the day. got into it from Calvin and TJ, went over there, thought the stuff was really cool. Then I was found the opportunity of getting the Speed 3 and went from there. Are you still modifying the Speed 3? So many Speed 3 questions. Yes, it is coming back strong. Favorite American muscle car? Probably a Mustang. Mustangs are sick. I don't really like American muscle too much, but the Mustang would definitely be it if I had the choice. How did you and Dustin meet? Dustin, back when we each had he had like 7,000 subscribers maybe, and I had like 10,000. This was way back in the day. He like commented on one of my videos telling me like how I could get a sponsor for some car parts. And ever since then, we've kept in contact. I got him to come down to San Diego a few times. I eventually went up to Mississippi once, and we drove his car back to my house. He lived at our house for a long, long time, which is really cool. But now he's on his own, killing it, and I see him like 3 or 4 times a week, which is pretty cool to think about. We met on YouTube, essentially. What is the next build? I don't know. I'm thinking E30, but honestly, I almost did a WRX, like a hatch WRX, like a 2004. I'm really looking at blown WRXs too, to put a different engine into the WRX. It could be even the stock engine, but just like a healthy engine. I'm looking at those blown, essentially. So I think that could be a cool build too. What made you want to buy a Miata? I love them, and your videos encourage me to get one. What made me buy a Miata was probably how cheap they are, how reliable they are for an older car, and just how much power you can add to them without having to do like engine internal stuff. So there's just many options and many great things about a Miata. One of the downfalls is it's very small. They're all soft tops unless you get a hard top, which is hard to find, and once you do, they're super expensive. But they're just cool little cars. They're like little go-karts. They handle incredible, and just I'm glad I have it. And finally, nice haircut. Sick. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that little Q&A. I haven't done one of those in over a year, so I feel like it was definitely needed. Get a little bit more personable with you guys. I want to take you more on just me doing cars. Obviously, this channel is always going to revolve around cars, but I want to show you guys a little bit more of my life too, which I've been saying in videos, but I haven't been doing. So I'm hoping this video right here has kind of opened that up, and I'm going to bring you on just to go hang out with my friends or just do anything in normal daily life stuff. So yeah, that is the start of that. We're going to be working on this thing for a little bit. It'll be in probably one video. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If I didn't answer your question, put it down below. Maybe I can answer it in the comment section down below. If you guys like the video, definitely like the video. It helps me so much when you guys hit that like button down below. If you didn't like the video, comment. What else do you want to know about me? And bye.